the chat. There seems to be a new version.
Hasn't properly loaded yet.
I know.
Maybe the arrow thingy.
Hello, good morning. All the comments are on the other side. Good morning, mob family. I hope they got a notice with this new version. Let's see what FB's doing. I don't even know if they can hear me. I'm not seeing the indicator.
Do you want? Sorry.
See if you can hear it on your end. Good morning. I see people. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Dan. Can you guys hear me? Hello, Elaine. This is an audio check. Can you guys hear me? Testing. 1, 2. My phone's that way. It's charging. I don't have my timer. Awesome, Mark. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Good day, Julian. I missed your post, Julian. What's going on? Are you taking a break? Are you on hiatus? Awesome. Fantastic. Excellent. Yeah, FB has Facebook has a new live feature, or it's just a new interface. So they're trying to roll out this new thing. They're not giving you many options with that. So like the comment section is now on another side, and the whole layout looks different. So we'll see. Chris Mendoza, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna worry about the timer, Mark, because if not, then we'll be here all morning. So yeah. Hello, Jenny. How are you? Yeah, it's different now too, because now when someone comes in, it looks just like everyone else. So I won't even. So if I miss you when you came in, I apologize. Good morning, Diana. Let's see. Yeah, seems like I'm catching everyone. But yes, so it's this weird new interface is it's gonna take some getting used to. Yes, cunningly veiled. Right. Yeah. Not so veiled. So yes, I have become imburbed, or I have done imberberation. So the beer was just getting a little out of control, and since I can't go to my barber, it's really like it's just a scruff. And yes, good morning, Kimbra. Coffee, coffee, coffee. And my brain hasn't imploded. So yes. But I'm doing it basically now. I'm kind of easing back into like once every 2 days. So I have this large mug, and it lasts me 2 days right now. So I'll drink like half, and then I'll drink the other half the next day. So we'll see. All right, so let's get going. Let's get started, my family. Good morning. Welcome. So we have our YouTube channel. I want to give a shout out to Chris for how awesome it's looking. Please go visit us at Bitten Peaches Storyteller on YouTube. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for the welcome back. Mark says he's going to be the first to welcome me back to the world of Dungeons and Dragons, coffee and Dungeons and Dragons. Those two kind of go together. So our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and share. We're there. I know it's over a long haul, so let's get people, spread the word, send people there. We're going to start creating more content for it so that it's not just me talking. It's we'll have other interesting things going on. Don't forget to like us on our Instagram page at Bitten Peaches. Our FB page, well, you guys know about FB and the Orlando Sanchez page, the Bitten Peaches page. So send people there too. The Orlando Sanchez page has a lot of people already, but we'll just try to get the word out even more. And to thank Stacy Stein, because she made a comment that her mom was looking for a face mask, and we now have face masks on our Zazzle store. It's a sign of our times. So go to Zazzle and check out all the new merchandise and swag that we have there that Dolly's been putting up, and some pretty awesome images. And so go there, go to Zazzle and get your stuff. Let's see what else have we got. Oh, and also don't forget, we have our Q&A at the end. And I don't know if we're getting comments. Are we getting comments? It's so strange, this new interface. Leave it to FB to kind of change things up, making it weird. So, yeah. So, yes. So we have a bunch of stuff going on. Hello, Audrey. Good morning. Welcome. There's a lot of cool swag in the Zazzle store. I had looked at it. The last time I really looked at the Zazzle store, we were in the skateboard deck phase, and I was giving Dolly such a hard time because I'm like, so how many of the mob do you think are really into skateboarding? Because there were like all these skateboard decks with these. I mean, I wanted to get them because the images are just so awesome. It's like one with Simon, one with Monty, one with Chi, and the decks. I mean, they look like art. Like you would just buy the deck to put on the wall. But then I'm like, really, skateboard decks? I can't imagine like the mob getting skateboard decks, but you never know. So the last time I had looked at the Zazzle store, it was skateboard decks. That was the new phase. But I looked at it recently, and there's this whole bunch, like there's keychains and all this other stuff, all this. So Dottie's been really busy. I think she passed her skateboarding shredding days, and has branched out into other things. Yes, Jenny, if it works, break it, because that's FB. They love to fiddle with things. And it has been. Chris says it's been weirder than usual than last week. Yeah, it's been really crazy. So I try not to get too much into the intricacies of Facebook, but it's, craziness. Don't forget we have our Q&A. There's still questions from, if you have a question you want to ask, save it for the end, because the last 10 minutes we'll be using to answer questions. No questions from before, but we need to address those questions, but we can also add a question at the end of the session. Chris asks, do they make skateboards with walkers? Guess I'll have Dolly look at that. Good morning, Melody. Welcome. So what else do we have? Okay, so let me tell you the state of the projects. So, yeah. Good morning, Craig. I like your hashtags, Craig. They're awesome. Dragons misunderstood, villains unite. Pretty awesome. That's a great hashtag. State of the projects is Dragon's Impasse. I'm done on my end, so I've given it all to John, who's working on it. But John is getting hit by some vicious allergies, so that impacts his ability to just even be in front of the computer, because he basically can't even see, and his eyes get watery, and he can't breathe, and it's a real mess for him. So I completely sympathize for John. So once he's done, once he can actually see and be able to breathe properly and sit in front of the computer for a long period of time, then he'll finish the editing on that and whatever he has to add to it, and then Dragon's Impasse will be done. The art for Blood Betrayal opens sometime next week, so art shredders, get yourselves ready, because that's gonna happen next week. So prepare to shred. It's a short part. Remember, it's the 3 parts, so it's probably going to be 20 to 30K, somewhere in there. And yes, it's going to leave you wanting part 3. So I'm telling you now, part 2 kind of ends like part 3. So I'm giving you the heads up now. If you're in the shredders, it's going to end. I won't say cliffhanger, but it's kind of ending like, oh, what? So just be prepared. Don't strangle me. No strangulation of the writerly dude. Monty and Strong. The next book is called Dark Glass, and that's going to be written starting next week. So it gets started. It's like boom, boom. They get started. So Next M&S number 11 is next week. It starts. It's not that it's coming next week. It starts next week, okay? And it should be ready next month sometime, June. So the art, we'll need to get ready for that one because that's not going to be a 20K book. That's going to be probably 50K as usual. Okay, let's see. Chris says the allergy struggles are freaking real. Yeah, they're real. I mean, Dolly and the Valkyries suffer. The little warrior doesn't suffer from them, but the Valkyries and Dolly suffer from them. And when I can tell when it's allergy season, because then the eyes are all watery, they can't breathe. It's really bad. So yeah, it's really, really bad. The struggles are real. Audrey says, if you're cool, golf carts. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get Monty and Strong golf carts. So let's hold off on the golf carts for now. Okay. Jim Ball, good morning. Mark says that's called business. Gotta leave them wanting more. I try to do that just with the full books too. I mean, when I go back and I read the books and I read the end of every chapter is a cliffhanger, but that's not bad because you have the next chapter, which is okay. When you end the book as a cliffhanger, what book did I do that with? Was that Blood is Thicker? I think it was Blood is Thicker. I did that. Oh, I learned that lesson early on. I wrote one of the books was an actual cliffhanger where the goat was getting hit by an orb of destruction, and the story ended right there. And the mob lost their minds and told me, you cannot, absolutely not leave this book ending like that. I fixed it. It was less of tune in until the next book. So it was still kind of a cliffhanger, but the first one was really the first version of that. Yeah, that you would have thought I had put peaches in a corner, as they say. So yeah, Monty and Strong on a golf cart. That means there's gonna be pieces of a golf cart soon. All right, so let's see. So yeah, I kind of touched upon everything that we have. Don't forget Blood Ascension reviews. Oh, I'm gonna check right now, you guys. I know you're not the entire mob, so but I'm gonna check reviews. I know you guys have been. I know. Listen, I know we're in the middle of a pandemic. Life completely upheaved. It's all over the place for most of us, and it's, we really kind of just want to get today. So, there's a lot more reviews. Awesome, guys. I appreciate it. At 48, I think 50 is Amazon starts kind of kicking in. I really don't know. I don't think anyone really knows because Amazon kind of keeps that stuff close to the chest. But let's get the reviews in. I got to remember to nudge the mob because I know as we nudge, life gets in the way. But yeah. So I like what Jim says. Jim says Peaches would eat the golf cart. Yeah, I think Peaches would eat the golf cart. So let's get the reviews in for Blood Ascension. I know for a lot of people, they don't like the way it ended, and it's okay. I'm fine with that because this is like a new method, a new way of leaving a story. So for a lot of people who don't like cliffhangers, like, and so they won't want to leave a review. I get it. It's not. I'm not personally offended. So, but leave your reviews, and I'm gonna get the share out right away to you guys so you can get the next round. Yeah, Craig, it's probably, thank you, Chris, for getting a review. And Craig, it's probably this new Facebook live thing that they're doing, or it might be your internet where you are. But I'm gonna guess that it's Facebook Live. Yeah, whatever they're doing with this new interface, it's I'm pretty sure it's like it's probably can't used to. It's not as smooth as the old version was. So how glitchy how? So that way I know what's going on. Is the audio cutting in and out? Is the video acting strange? What's happening? And how are all of you doing during our lockdown? Yeah, the hard to deal with allergies in the city. It really is. Yeah, it's freezing. That's crazy. So it's this new interface. On our side, it's fine, but on your side, it might be acting strange because this new interface that they're using is doing that. Oh yeah, it says that the allergy started 2 weeks later probably because the air is cleaner because there's less pollution. Yeah, the audio is cutting in and out. That's strange. I'm trying to see if there's a way to fix that. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it could be because Facebook is trying to find a way to sync to all the different systems. And it's still, I think this is still in a beta phase. But it didn't let me do the old version. So it's like, really? Oh, Mark, the title for MNS 11 is Dark Glass. Welcome, Mary Dot. How are you? Yeah, Jim, if you're going to go to Walmart, he's forgetting to wear pants in lockdown. If you're going to go to Walmart, the first you want to pick up is a pair of pants before you leave the house. So, yeah. Oh, we'll have to see. I apologize for any technical issues that might be occurring, but Facebook is trying to force us to use face. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want Zoom is kind of sketchy sometimes, Mark. I'd rather Facebook Live because despite all the difficulties it may have, it's a more secure interface than Zoom. Zoom gets hacked. Zoom gets all kinds of crazy things happening with it. I know because the kids are doing e-schooling and they're using Zoom in many cases, and they constantly have to be changing passwords, the whole thing. So pass on Zoom for now. The options would be be.live or something like that, or be live. Yeah, be live. But there are a lot of services, but for now I'm gonna stick with Facebook and see if they can iron the situation or find a way to go to the older version until they iron out this situation. So this is episode, I don't know, 22, I'm thinking, of the story of what we're doing. So episode 22 will be the glitchy version of of our show. We just go at episode 22, glitchy version of the story. Yeah, definitely, Craig. Because if you're having issues, catch it on YouTube later for sure. If you're having issues and you're not able to see it clearly a lot, then YouTube will have the hopefully non-glitch version of this. Yeah, Craig, I think we used it once. John and I used it live, and so I don't know that much about the interface. So if you say it sucks, I'm gonna go with your professional opinion and say it sucks. Jim says this is trying to watch a broadcast TV in a thunderstorm. One be glitching in and out. Yeah, I'll be interested. We'll see. We'll see. We got like 4 minutes. So I might want to go out and come back, because if it's really glitching for everyone, I'm gonna try going out and come back. So stand by. Let's end this.